What is up, everybody? No sleep token hate today, I promise. I want to talk about hip-hop because I feel like reacting to stuff, like I'm not doing myself much of a service by reacting to rock, heavy metal, stuff that I grew up with. You know, I need to go into something I don't know about. Like, you see all these guys that grew up on hip-hop exploring Rage Against the Machine and Tool and all kinds of other stuff, and I'm sure there's guys out there that grew up on rock and country and, whatever, that are exploring other genres, but I guess I want to be one of those guys. There's a lot of hip hop I just don't know about. Now, granted, I've always enjoyed it. I think 6th grade, I grabbed the LL Cool J cassette tape, the album I'm Bad, and I loved that album. Then I slowly got into some other stuff growing up, getting into the teenage years. There was a gap between LL Cool J and what came next. And what came next was DMX, Eminem, of course, Jay-Z, of course, Kanye, of course. And there was some stuff sprinkled in all of that. But for the most part, 3 6 Mafia, I enjoyed them. Master P and everything on No Limit Records, I enjoyed them at one time. Dropped my phone. But there was a lot of stuff I just don't know about. I never dove into Nas. I never dove into Lil Wayne, actually. I know there's a lot of folks I never dove into, a lot of older music I never dove into. I have discovered over the past 5 years, I love Jurassic 5, Deltron 3030, but I haven't really, those just kind of came to me by way of the podcast for Stuck in My Generation. So I didn't really explore thoroughly, and I'm ready to explore thoroughly. And I'm going to start out my hip-hop reaction journey with The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. I am going to cue up the video to this. I don't think I've heard it. I could be wrong. We'll find out. But I figured I would just start out with what is considered as one of the pioneering songs of hip-hop and go from there, and then start getting suggestions of what some of the greatest hip-hop songs are in the history of all mankind. But first, let's dive right in to this. I have heard this beat. I've heard all this. And that's good. For it being the beginning, kind of. Not the very beginning, but you know what I mean.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Quick pause. I have heard this had to have been sampled at some point. I've heard the beat and the music. I know that I have not heard the lyrics to this. So just saying.
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage, they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back. Junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far. Cause a man with a tow truck repossessed my car. Don't push me, cause I'm
close to the edge. Yes!
I'm trying not to lose my head.
Yeah!
Sometimes it makes me
All
wonder
right.
how I keep from going under. Standing on the front stoop, hanging out the window, watching all the cars go by, roaring as the breezes blow.
That's badass.
Crazy lady living in a bag, eating out of garbage pails. Used to be a fag hag, such a dance to tango. Skipped the life and dango. A zircon princess seemed to lost her senses. Down at the peep show, watching all the creeps, so she could tell her stories to the girls back home. She went to the city and got so did it. She had to get a picture.
How have I not heard this song in its entirety? I know that one-liner, "Don't push me because I'm close to the edge." I know that, and I know the music, and I don't know everything in between, and it's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal, and I know what it's about, and yes, I can't completely relate because of, stupid privilege, but this is a jam. This is a jam that has something to say, but if you're not one of those people that are into lyrics, and I'm not, I'm going to fully admit, to me, besides this, music today, they're not saying much that hasn't already been said. So to go back in time to the beginning, sort of hip hop and hear something that had not been said and needed to be vocalized and spread. I'm sure it's been said, but you know what I mean? Like, this is a bigger stage. This is like, to make it also something that if you are not getting into lyrics, but you can just jam to this and eventually something will click and be like, oh, I know what he's talking about here. Like, this is moving the point of the song aside. Like, anyone could throw this on and just absolutely love it. And then hopefully understand the meaning of the song if you didn't already. But this is like a, you know how sometimes you'll listen to a song and like it'll make you emotional, but it wasn't intended to make you emotional in that way. The song was actually, you know, happy when you're sad, or the song was actually sad when it makes you happy. Different interpretations, but like, this song's got it all. That's all I'm saying. It's got everything. So whether you want to get caught up in the message or not, it's got it all. So you can do whatever you want with it.
She couldn't make it on her own. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
My brother's doing fast on my mother's TV. Says she watches too much, it's just not healthy. All my children in the daytime, Dallas at night. Can't even see the game or the Sugar Ray fight. The bill collectors, they ring my phone and scare my wife when I'm not home. Got a bum education, double-digit inflation. Can't take the train to the job, there's a strike at the station. Neon King Kong standing on my back, can't stop to turn around. Broke my sacroiliac, a mid-range migraine, cancer membrane. Sometimes I think I'm going insane, I swear I might hijack a plane. Don't push me, call, I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. My son said, Daddy, I don't want to go to school, cause the teacher's a jerk. He must think I'm a fool, and all the kids smoke reefer. I think it'd be cheaper if I just got a job, learn to be a street sweeper. A dance
fun video too.
Shuffle my feet, wear a shirt and tie, and run with the creeps, cause it's all about money, ain't a damn thing funny. You got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. They pushed that girl in front of the train, took her to the doctor, sewed her arm on again. Stabbed that man right in his heart. Gave him a transplant for a brand new start. I can't walk through the park cause it's crazy after dark. Keep my hand on my gun cause they got me on the run. I feel like an outlaw, broke my last glass jaw. Hear them say, you want some more? Living on a seesaw. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Say what? It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. God is smiling on you, but he's frowning too, because only God knows what you'll go through. You'll grow in the ghetto, living second rate, and your eyes will sing a song of deep hate. The places you play and where you stay looks like one great big alleyway. You'll admire all the number book takers, thugs, pimps, and pushers, and the big money makers, driving big cars, spending 20s and 10s, and you wanna grow up to be just like them. Smugglers, scramblers, burglars, gamblers, pickpocket peddlers, even panhandlers. You say I'm cool, I'm no fool, but then you wind up dropping out of high school. Now you're unemployed.
Had some style too.
Walking around like
look at that. That's a cool outfit.
Stick up kid, but look what you done did. Got sent up for an 8-year bid. Now your manhood is took and you're a make tag. Spend the next 2 years as an undercover fag, being used and abused to serve like hell. Till one day you was found hung dead in a cell. It was plain to see that your life was lost. You was cold and your body swung back and forth. But now your eyes sing the sad, sad song of how you live so fast and die so young. So don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Yo, Mel, you see that girl, man?
Yeah, man.
Yo, that sound like Cowboy, man.
Cool.
Yo, what's up, money?
Yo.
Hey, where's Field and Raheem, man?
They upstairs cooling out.
So what's up for the night, y'all?
Yo, we can go down to the fever, man.
Check out Junebug, man. Hey, yo, you know that girl Betty? Yeah, man. My mom's got raws, man. What?
All right, that was game changing actually, because I'd never heard that song in its entirety. I had only heard pieces and bits and this and that, and that's going on a playlist immediately. Like, say what you want. I'm gonna say it. Like in the '80s, like when you go back and listen to it now, like hair metal to me is cheesy now. Some of hip hop back then sounds cheesy now. Like some of the lyrics, some of the flow is just like Will Smith. Let's go back to Will Smith. Like, were there a couple bangers? Yeah, but there was just some, like, there was an element that wasn't going to hold up in my opinion. That holds up. That dude's flow is really good. He sounds ahead of his time. What year did that come out? 1982, a year after I was born. That was ahead of its time in a massive way. Not just with the message, but the sound. That was crazy. Like that holds up with today's hip hop. 100%. Like, it's different styles, flows are different. You got guys like Lil Wayne and Kanye that have changed the game sort of with the way their flow goes, but that holds up. That was fantastic. That was magical, and I hope you can drop some recommendations down below. I love that sound. Especially, like, Jurassic 5 brought that sound into the 90s and kind of kept it sort of whole. But I love the old school hip hop sound, as long as it's not like Will Smithish. I just never could. It just felt a little too on the nose, like what hair metal is, with their really strange lyrics and just kind of goofy. There was some goofy stuff back then. That was not goofy. That was legit. All right. Let me know what else I can dive down into in the hip hop rabbit hole, because I've always enjoyed it. I just have always primarily been that rock and punk and metal guy with a sprinkle of hip hop, but man, there's not that much new rock, metal, and so on and so forth coming out that really piques my interest. So I keep going back to my favorites like Childish Gambino and Deltron 3030 and Jurassic 5, and I'm wearing them out. So it's time to inject some new stuff. Let me know what you want to hear next. See ya.